We're going live right now.
Jam.
So I'll let you guys know once I see it. And it does say live on Facebook, so that is good. That is good. I'm just waiting for everything. Oh, look at that. There we go. There we go. So what we're going to do. Awesome. Awesome. So guys, we are officially live. For all of you that are joining us now in the public eye, do me a favor, please, everybody in here, grab your electronic devices, share this with the world, let everybody know, because what we're going to talk about tonight is plain and simple, guys. If I can put this as simply as I can, we're gonna show people the blueprint of how to get free in 2019, and what we're going to show you is the real deal. We're going to talk about black and white numbers, math, how it all makes sense, and why we're so excited for what we're about to show you. So please do yourself a favor and get this shared out, and hopefully you guys are going to like what you see. I know you're going to like what you see because it's going to be pretty awesome.
This is kind of rare, Daniel. I mean, we're literally giving people permission to share this live stream to their page. Is that what you're saying?
That's exactly what I'm saying, man.
That's wild. That's cool. That's very cool.
All right, so I got this shared out a couple of different ways. I'm sure you guys are sharing this out a few different ways right now. I can already see the view count going up on the Facebook Live there, which is really, really cool. We got people jumping on board. So awesome stuff, man. Awesome stuff. All right, someone's screen sharing.
Oh, man. This is going to be fun. Whoever you are.
Not us.
If you're screen sharing or not doing something, we're going to have to remove you.
I think we're gonna have to remove people here. Unfortunately,
we're back now, right?
Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. Hey, 18, cut it out.
I would hate for you to remove someone that wants to see it, because they could still follow along, right?
Yeah.
As long as we don't have to stare at their screen, we're good to go.
Yeah, no, we'll keep it right where we're at here. Bill, unfortunately, you missed the wear black memo. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But
Bill's diversifying.
Adam got it, so that's cool. So anyway, listen, hey guys, officially welcome to the How to Break Free in 2019 webinar. That's what we're calling it, because I just pulled that out of my ass right now. So anyway, thank you guys for being here. My name is Daniel Kump. I'm hanging out with some amazing people. Depending on what viewpoint you're looking at this on, I know I got A-Team over here with me, Adam and Ashley Reeker from Omaha, Nebraska. I got Bill from Joyzy hanging out down here, and we'll get to him in a minute. He's my sponsor and company called MyEcon, which you guys are going to hear more and more about. But one of the reasons why we are so excited to have you guys here today is literally that we want to show you guys a blueprint, an actual blueprint of how to get free in 2019. And we're going to actually, Bill, when he gets a chance to speak in a little bit, is going to give you a concrete, literal, real life examples of not only how he's done it, but how many people on his team are doing it. And I know the A-Team's about to do it. I'm about to do it. And we're going to take this opportunity. We're going to run, and we're also going to show you, we're going to talk about what we call our secret weapon. We have a secret weapon that is going to allow our team to get free. And when you hear about this, when you see that, yeah, I know Adam's getting excited because I know he wants to talk about this, but when you hear about this, that's truly where the power of this opportunity lies. So I can tell you this right now, that basically, guys, for the last year and a half, I was kind of rocking another business. I was on the one of the top income earners in that company. I was actually number 2, and I've been doing that for about 18 months. And I kind of got to a point where I guess I hit my glass ceiling, so to speak. I wasn't really getting the true results that I want. And that's not to take anything away from the opportunity, the company, the people, and all that good stuff. For me, it was time for a change. And a couple things led to me being here, being with these guys, being with Bill. I was looking for a product that was open to anybody. It really wasn't in a pocket of a specific niche, say, health and fitness, or facial, toners and lotions and potions and gadgets and gizmos and stuff. They all fit into a pocket. They all fit into a very specific niche. But I wanted a product for me that I could market that was everybody needed, was something that everybody needed. And I knew a few months ago, we actually reached out to each other the same exact day to talk about 2 different opportunities, which was really, really weird. So call that divine intervention, call that whatever it is. And he hit me up and I hit him up, and I was like, no thanks. And he's like, no thanks. And we just kind of went our merry ways. But I circled back around because I remembered what he said to me stuck in my head. It stuck in my head because Bill is a very smart guy. and you're going to hear a lot more about him, and you're going to know exactly why he's on this webinar with you guys. But he was marketing a product that was very global. And I don't mean global as in the entire world. I mean global as in open to 98% of the people out there that need healthy finances, that need to or want to be a business owner, to take advantage of the tax savings, that want to have a great credit score so they could do, they could be what they want to be, do what they want to do because they have healthy finances and all these other things. And I hit Bill up and he told me all about it and he shared some things with me. And I just said, okay, I'm pretty sure I think this is exactly what I'm looking for. And once I started doing some digging, I realized that all the tools, literally all the tools were in one place. Like log in your back office and you don't need to go anywhere else. You can do the follow-up. You can do, your email blasts. You can do you can run all your business from one singular spot. Again, thus making it easy for the average person. So, Susie, the cashier that's working down the street, Joe, the mechanic that's working down the street, or, the guy that, works in an office building that wants to start a side business. This is easy for anybody to figure out. And that's what I like about it. So the other last thing is I wanted something that was very, very affordable, again, to the average person. Because I know my goal, I know the A-team's goal and Bill's goal is to have a business that literally anybody can do. And that's what's appealing for me, is anybody can do this because of the low cost and the amazing, amazing comp plan, which I don't want to cover that. I know Bill's super excited to talk about that, but guys, we finally found something that is everybody needs, is low cost to get in, and is really simple and really freaking easy to do. So after 18 months of doing what I was doing, guys, it's time for change, man. It's 1000% time for a change. And I know this is 9 days before Christmas, right? But it doesn't matter. The time is now. Now is time to make that change. 2019 is your year. And once you hear what we fully got going on here and why we're so excited, why I'm excited, why the A-team is excited, you guys are going to want to get on board, especially once you start hearing some of these numbers, once you start hearing some of the numbers of what it costs to get in and the money that is on the table here, you're not going to want to miss this. You're not going to want to miss this. So like I said before in the very beginning, please, 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 if you care about your friends and family, share this video out, get this out there, and make sure that you're taking advantage. Now, what I want to do, guys, I want to kick this over to my business partners from Omaha, Nebraska. I've met these guys, what was it, last February, I think?
Yes, sir.
And they came on board with me in another business, and they are just absolute rock stars. They're just super amazing people, great business owners. They truly care about their people. I've never seen somebody create such an amazing culture, a caring, sympathetic, driven culture. And when you guys see what these guys are going to do here, you're going to be blown away. But not only just that, we've built up an awesome friendship, my wife and I, with them over the last 10, 11 months. And it's just been absolute pleasure to get to know them. So guys, tell me, why are you excited for this?
Yeah. Wow. So Daniel, thank you so much for that intro, and everyone that's on this webinar. We just want to welcome you, whether we know you personally or we haven't met you. We want to tell you that, number one, you're in the right spot. Over 10 months ago, Adam and I were brand new to the online space. We had never touched an online business. We were from offline network marketing, and we were so tired of doing things the old school way. Yeah. And what we've learned and gained in knowledge and in just lessons learned over the last, 10 months has just been amazing. And so I just want you to know that if you're sitting there tonight and you're like, man, this all seems like too much, or this seems too good to be true, I want you to know it's not. We've been able to generate a full-time income in our part-time over the last 10 months. And that is because of the amazing opportunities and systems that we've been able to plug into. And so we're really excited to be here tonight, obviously with Bill. We'll get to him in just a minute. So I'm going to let my husband just kind of speak about what we're excited about, especially with this opportunity.
Well, I'll tell you what, here's what we knew to be true about our lives. We knew exactly what they were going to look like if we didn't figure something else out. And Ashley and I dropped out of college when we were 19 years old. Ashley walked away from a full ride scholarship, believe it or not. And we were kids that had a dream at a young age, had no knowledge of how to go get it, had no tangible tools to go work with. All we had was each other and a dream, and we were the people that consistently heard, get your head out of the clouds, quit dreaming, face reality. And we just took a stand and we said, no way. We're going to keep our head in the clouds. We're going to keep dreaming and we're going to go make them reality. Okay. And so we know exactly what our life looks like if we don't go make our dreams happen. And so do most of you, probably every one of you do. And so the thing that we've always focused on and built hard within our 3LE team was helping people do just that, was giving them a vehicle.
Hey, honey.
Was locking arms with people that said, here's where I'm at. This is point A. They tell me what they want their point B to be. We lock arms and we go after it. And we've helped people get there from A to B. Ashley and I have gotten from A to B several times. It's like set goal, reach goal, set goal, reach goal. But I'll tell you this, I knew there was something better for our team. I knew there was something better for the people that we could bring on board and show an opportunity to. If you guys have followed my Facebook page for the last year, you know nothing of my business because it's not the way I do things. Okay. I don't need to chase people. People come to me and the same can happen for you. But we wanted to have an opportunity that the brand newest person could plug into and not just see success with a small commission, but have an opportunity that does not cost an arm and a leg, that you can see massive commission with from a simple duplicatable process and system. And we didn't always have that. And we worked online pretty hard. You guys, you saw Ashley and I live in our office for the last year in a different opportunity. We were ready for a change. Yeah. We were ready to find something that other people could actually duplicate what we're doing. Because let's be honest, Ashley and I are pretty driven people, self-employed during the day. Ashley has an extremely high functioning job. And so we build our 3LE team when we come home at night. And I'll tell you this, we can build it much bigger if we had the right vehicle, which up until a couple of weeks ago, we didn't have, but I'm telling you, it's there today. And I'm excited to hear from Bill. Bill makes 6 figures a month, guys. And that's pretty special.
Yep. One other thing that we're excited about, other than, the stuff that Bill's going to get into with regard to the commission plan and just the company in general, is not only it being simple and duplicatable, but also we talked about this secret weapon. And the secret weapon is not like a little ninja that sits behind the scenes and, does his little ninja moves, but it is what we call a rotator. And if you don't know what a rotator is, if that's foreign language to you, it's basically, it is a vehicle that allows for people to help people within this business. So right now, Daniel's rotator, Adam and I's rotator is going to work and is putting people in your business if you're currently partnered with us. And that is without you having to go and reach out to people on Facebook or have to go run, Facebook ads and things like that. We're putting in some of that work for you. And so as you continue to come into this business, that's what we love about it, is that it's truly a people helping people business. And we've all been new before. You come into something new and you have a million questions and you're like, I don't even feel like I can get my feet under me. That's what we're here for. And that's what we're so excited to have such an amazing feature with this rotator, so that we can help the most brand new person get their business launched.
Well, we've told people in the past that we had their backs and that we could help them. And we did. We helped them as far as we could. And there were limitations to it. I'm not going to build someone's business for them, but I'm pretty sure I can help you build a big one like never before.
Exactly.
All right.
So we're gonna stop talking because we have an amazing guest on here with us tonight. We are so excited to have him. Bill Marler is our new friend, coach, mentor. Bill has been such an amazing guy. I know we've had an opportunity just to get to know him over the last week. Daniel and he have been in communication for some time.
Well, I will add this.
Yeah.
Daniel, am I a hard guy to do business with if I don't trust you?
Yes. If you don't trust me. If you don't trust people, yes.
I'll tell you guys this. I met Bill. We had an awesome conversation a week and a half ago or so, and I really enjoyed the conversation. And not only that, but he put me on the phone with the CEO of the entire company. I'm not talking about a little CEO. I'm talking about a big-time, big boy CEO. And we also had a good conversation. And after that, it was game on. It was game on because I'm ready to go help people win and set people free in 2019. All right.
And so what some of the things that we've been just so encouraged to get to know Bill, number one, like some of his stats, right? Everybody wants to know, like, who's the guy that's talking to us tonight? He was the fastest 6-figure earner in MyEcon, which is the company that we're going to talk to you about tonight. This guy, every company that he touches and is active in, he is in the top 10%. So this is a man who comes in and pretty much everything he touches turns to gold. He's a leader in his industry. He builds multiple businesses passively, but when he's focused on something, he's helping scale it. He's helping build leaders, and that is exactly what we're looking for. Additionally, Bill kind of shared with us a little bit, like he works his tail off. He goes to work for whoever raises their hand and says, hey, I want to go, and let's go. But most importantly, Bill's why. We always want to get to know the person behind the person. Like, yeah, we do business, and you guys are gonna, those of you who work with Daniel, those of you who work with Adam and I, you're gonna get to know us really well. But Bill shared with us, I mean, he's a single dad of two twin girls, 17 years old. Is that right, Bill?
Absolutely.
So
They just both called me to say goodnight while
I love it.
we're on the webinar.
And if you guys saw, he took the call because those are his daughters. Those come first. And that's a big value to Adam and I and to Daniel, his family first. So Bill, we just appreciate you coming on here with us tonight and just sharing your time with us and your knowledge. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and open up the floor to you and just kind of let you speak into everybody's hearts. Okay.
Absolutely. And I just want to say thank you. I just want to say that, it's nice working with, like-minded people like yourself. Also, I'm not a big Zoom guy, so I'm a freestyle. So that's why when you hit me up on those messengers, those audios to everyone, I'm much more in my comfort zone because there's no fuss, there's no fibbing. I just give you the facts. You like them, you don't. It's just the facts. So I'm gonna. Daniel made some notes for me and emailed me. I'm gonna try to stick to it. I'll probably get off a little bit, but really,
you're entitled. It's okay.
What it really comes down to is, freestyle, meaning like if we get into some meat and potatoes and you need to, stop me and ask a question to help, something that I'm not remembering, just interrupt me. I'm very casual. Okay. So you mentioned about success being in the 10%, top 10%. It's really not because I'm some superstar. It comes down to choosing the right programs. And really, Dan doesn't know that, but that's why he's here. See, Dan, I got put together with Dan in another company that I took a peek at. And as respectful as I am, I'm also straightforward. We didn't know each other. I want you to pay attention because this stuff matters. You get hit with stuff every single day. And it was a while back, and I got put with Dan in another program. And I told him, I went in, I said, you know what? I like some things, I think I can kill it. I went in, I looked, I messaged him respectfully because I didn't even know him. And I said, Dan, I can't do this. I was straightforward. I said, listen, I wish you the best. And as a leader and as a sponsor, he tried to save it. He didn't tell any untruths, but he was like, well, I'm doing this, this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this to make it feasible for you. And I said, well, you shouldn't have to do this, 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 and this, because guess what? I don't work with support nightmares. I work with programs that are already, jamming so we can really duplicate. So that's the first thing. And then the next thing is the math. But anyway, I'm going to go over some of the notes. Okay. So basically I want to give you my history. My history is in the traditional world is financial planning. Like the host said, I'm a father, single father of a twin 17-year-olds. I call my babies, but that's my why. Okay. I bust my butt. I got involved in, traditional business, financial planning, but my passion started in 1992 when I got my first laptop. And I started dabbling in internet marketing, and I was a fast learner. And I've been lucky, I've been blessed to literally be in the top 10% of any company I've ever worked, as long as it passes the smell tests with the math, no support nightmares, and I actually give it the varsity go. That doesn't mean every program, because sometimes you get in, you're like, I can't handle this, baby. This is a mess. So that's different. That's a whole different thing. I don't quit programs. I add programs. If any program that I've ever been in that actually given it the varsity try, I'm still in those programs today. With that said, that brings up MyEcon. Let me explain to you back in May what happened. So I was not looking for another opportunity. Okay, I had enough. Had enough on my plate. I was in another network marketing company because we got internet businesses, We got affiliate businesses. We got, network marketing businesses, all types of different businesses. I had a network marketing company that I was kicking butt with. I was a number 10 earner in the company. And to this day, I still am. But the thing is, though, I build them right. If the math is right, that you can build it right. And that's the problem in this industry. Everyone's joining programs where they're actually salespeople. Salespeople's okay in the first 60 days, 6 months, even 10 months. But after that, you got to get to a point where you can actually pull away from the business and just shake hands and kiss babies. That's what I do now. Okay. I don't have to make a sale. We're going to go into that. I'm set. Okay. In all my businesses, because I work my tail off. Now, that doesn't mean I can join any business and do that. Has to have the right math, which we're going to go into. So with that said, because I do financial services, I learned a long time ago in affiliate marketing that one of the best products to market and make commissions on outside of network marketing is credit repair. So I joined another outfit back last November. It happened to be a network marketing company, but I wasn't building. I was just selling their product. And the truth is, I'm going to give you a short version. The truth is, it was dog crap. Okay, I was selling it to clients. They had to send their paperwork in. They had to send their credit reports in. Then it would take 2 months. The company was dragging it out, and they were just basically trying to suck the $89 bills out every single time to keep these people to prolong the results rather than them doing it themselves, which we're going to go into. So I didn't like it. So all I did was, without ever hearing about this company, was did a little searching. And I was looking for a new product for my clients. And that's the best thing when you're really not looking and no one's pitching you. It's so clean. There's no hype. There's no like pretending. There's no fibbing. It's just straightforward. I found a company, multiple ones, and I found this company called MyEcon. And here was the difference. I'm just going to talk about the product, their flagship product, one of them of many that you get. It's a do-it-yourself credit repair kit. So I looked at it and I'm like, okay, the commission is up where, I can sell it a la carte. I don't want to like get into it too much right now, but I can sell it a la carte or as a network marketer, get it in the plan. So a la carte, I could charge $100 one time, make up to $55 depending on what my rank is. And they do it themselves. So there's no one quicker than doing your own credit repair. It's the safest because there's no identity risk, because no one should be handing their information, their social security and the most personal information to strangers. Because all these ads you see on Craigslist and Facebook, oh, I do credit repair, I do credit repair. Oh, send it into the company. You're putting yourself at risk. So that was another thing. That was number two. And I could use that angle, right? Thinking about the marketing. And then last but not least, it was so fastest, safest, and lowest cost. People are charging hundreds of dollars a month. Some lawyers, they call themselves lawyers, are charging $5,000 or more to clean people's credit. So this was either you get it with the plan for $35 a month, or you can sell it a la carte. That's why I got started. So here's what happened. There's another thing about, you'll learn about real true, the way you should, go into a business, because the business is broken. I mean, what I'm saying is this industry, it has a problem with damaged goods. I call people that have been in the industry, they've been duped and they're damaged goods. And what I mean by that is that when you're choosing, I lost my train of thought there real quick, but what I was trying to say is that when you're choosing a program with the credit repair, you want it to be as far as like I said, the lowest cost. So I came in for the right reasons. So when I found the program, I know where I was saying, I was going into sponsor shopping. So what happens is people look at sponsors and they go around and they want to find the best person and all that kind of stuff. It really doesn't come down to it. Here's how I chose my sponsor after I found it. I literally went on my Facebook. I found a guy I didn't know. I didn't care. I just joined. I got started. And I didn't even know what the comp plan was. And I started selling the credit repair. Let me get a little sip here. I started, selling the credit repair without knowing the comp plan. And all of a sudden I looked at the comp plan and I'm like, look at this math. I'm in a program where they have like a binary. So I only make, commission on one side. they all got all these got yous, upside, downside, right side, left side. And, it's just the way it is. So all of a sudden I'm looking at this comp plan and I'm seeing that I get paid on every transaction, no matter who brings the person in. Okay. So with that said, can you guys hear me?
Oh, yeah, I just wanted to hear it again.
No problem. So that was the main thing. So I named it the transactional compensation plan. Everyone says, what's the compensation plan? Is it a binary? Is it a unilevel? Is this? Is that? I said it's a transactional compensation plan. For you leaders that are listening, and even not leaders, I want you to pay attention to the math, okay? So all of a sudden, I'm sitting there and I'm like, so I'm going to make 100% or more when the person comes in. I'm going to make on my personals, and I'm going to go on this a little more deeper in a minute. In my personals, I'm going to make on my first 2 sales another $20 bill and another $20 bill. So that's great. Big producer, great. But that's not where the money was, okay? Where the money was is in the overrides. So they had, overrides from $2.50 to $7.50, $12.50, and $15. But I want you to pay attention here, okay? It was on every team member, no matter if I brought them in or not. For instance, I'm on this webinar right now, okay? Just got back, just so you know, guys, I just got back from Atlantic City. I've been there all weekend, so I'm a little tired, but I'm going to try to give you all the little nuggets here. With that said, I don't care about sponsoring. That is the difference that will set you free in this industry. A lot of people don't know it. I have leaders that I'm friends with who have a bigger reach than me, bigger reach than Dan, Adam, Ashley. They're superstars and they're in other companies and they're starving. And if they're not starving, it's because they're salesmen. Yep. They're glorified salesmen. They have to make sales every day. That doesn't mean you have to know that you don't have to make sales. What I'm saying here is, but when I choose a program with the right math, it has to have a mechanism for me to walk away. I am never going to be in a program that I can't get paid when I'm not working. And we're all pretending that we are, and network marketing has gotten away from that plan. You know what network marketing used to be? Here's what it was. I'm going to tell you the story that you all heard for you people that are mature and you young people, okay? Here's what it used to be, okay? It used to be, hey, it doesn't matter how bad you suck. You could get lucky and get one person to take you to the top and make you 6 figures. That is the message. You said it. You always heard it. Oh, I was a construction worker and I found this guy and I put an ad in a newspaper and he came in, he made me 6 figures, back in the Amway days. Oh, I worked for UPS and, I got lucky and got this young lady and she was a Mary Kay lady. She had the pink Cadillac and she came in my business and she blew it out of the park and she made me 6 figures and I sucked wind. Well, guess what? It's not anyone's fault on this thing and all the programs you join. Network marketing and the CEOs, the owners have gotten away from that. They have got yous now. They have got yous that you never can get there. Okay. I was in a company, I'm going to name it because they're not around anymore. I was in a company, Lightyear Wireless. True story. Lightyear Wireless. I was an SVP right up to the top. I was kicking butt. I started looking at the comp plan a little more deeper because I work before I look at the comp plan. You just heard that. I get going and then I catch on. And I'm looking at the comp plan. I look at me more thoroughly. I'm looking at it. I'm like, they say that I don't get these cab bonuses unless I personally produce this, this, and this. So I called the number 1 producer up who happened to be, in my upline. And I said, hey, is this true? I mean, what if I want to go, I'm already kicking butt. I go, what if I want to just not recruit and not sell? What if I want to just, go away for 6 months? And he gave me, and he's a nice guy. I'm still friends with him. And he gave me a canned answer and said, this is what he said to me. Well, Bill, we don't want leaders like that. We want leaders who are actually going to be in the trenches and work. And I'm on the phone and I'm like, are you kidding me? I go, I don't want to work like every single day and recruit. I'm good at it. I can do it, but I don't want to do that. I go, if I want to walk away for a year, I want to be able to walk away for a year. And if you look at 99.9% of every program, no matter how good it looks. Even some of us on this call, you guys got a lot of people, 100+ people on this call right now, or this Zoom, or this live, whatever you want to call it. Right now,
Zoom live.
Zoom live, okay? If you look at your current program, your past program, any of your programs, you have got yous, okay? And by the way, it doesn't make them bad. Like I said, my program right now that I make 6 figures in, one that I'm not producing one person in because I built it right, and I'm pretty much done with it. It's on, you know, it's just like, you know, coasting. It's passively. I make money there, but the fact is that the math was right, and it was a way for me to do it, to be able to do it. With these 9 to 10 other programs, they have got yous. They tell you you're only going to make money. You got to do this. You got to do that. You got to do this. I'm going to tell you something. The CEO told me this. I kept on asking him. I kept on saying, and I'm going to get into the goody stuff, like about what I've done with the company and what some of you guys have way more talent than me even. I found it, but you can do better because you guys have great leaders, which I'm really excited about, to actually teach you how to internet market also. They're really good at it. So with that said, I got, where was I? Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. But my point, I'm getting so excited. I literally found the math that we can actually like walk away someday. So when I got started, here's what happened. Okay. I got started and I just started pumping my first month in June. Okay. My first month in June with only recruiting 26 personals. Okay. 26 personals. I made 6 figures. I'm not a bragger of numbers. I don't like talking about money that way because I never am one of those guys that puts the, you know, the thing up on Facebook and all that kind of stuff. It's just not me. But I want you to understand that it's impossible to do in these other programs. Okay, 26 personals. That doesn't mean that I could only bring 26 people in. It means that we have the math inside of this company that we actually can help others be successful and build a team and still make money. Because here's at the end of the day why I can help Adam, Ashley, Daniel, and everyone here. Okay, I don't care about the $35 that we make when we sign someone up. I don't care about the $20 bill and the $20 bill when they sign someone up. All I care about is my rank override, which, like I said, goes anywhere from $250, $750, $1250, and $15. My override right now is $15. Okay, so it doesn't matter in this leg, which is my newest leg. And when I say leg, it's just different. You call it different business, you know, business legs is the most important leg right now because I'm going to help everyone do the same. And my reward, don't get me wrong, we are money motivated. My reward is $15 bill override. These guys have already brought over 100 people in. Okay, do the math, $15, but they made money too. And that's what we're doing. Let me just take a little sip here.
I want to chime in on kind of recycle and reiterate a couple of things you said there, Bill. Like, one thing to realize is we mentioned the secret weapon earlier, and this is what makes this, for me, this is one of my favorite, absolute favorite things about this business is you, Bill, the A team, and myself have already sponsored in enough personal people that we don't have to sponsor anymore. Nope. I have literally shut the door on personally sponsoring people directly underneath me. Yep. I am literally, Bill is literally, A team is literally, we are now giving every single one of our signups to our team. So that means all of our ad traffic, all of our YouTube videos, all of our email broadcasts. When someone messages us on Facebook, we don't give them our sign up link. We give them our team's Rotator sign up link. And that is the beauty, because exactly what Bill's talking about is now we're building in depth and we are earning money on every single person, which is also known as every single transaction.
Yep.
So, and the other thing, I just want to real life math, real life numbers. Okay. Bill, you said in your first full month, because you came in May, in your first full month in June, you did 6 figures, right?
Yes,
And you personally sponsored 26 people.
26 people.
Okay. In the last,
I didn't even want 26, by the way.
Yeah.
I hear you. I hear you. In the last 19 months, with my old business, I've sponsored a little over 800 people personally.
Yep.
And I've just made, we'll call it a little over $150,000 over 19 months, personally sponsoring 800 people. He sponsors 26 people. I'm depending on where you watch. I don't know where the video is, depending on what this, but Bill has sponsored 26 people and then gave all the rest of his signups to his team. And obviously his team exponentially grew, and he did it in a month.
Okay.
Like,
so
math.
I can add to that too. Daniel, you're right. In the last 10 months online, Ashley and I have sponsored 450 people personally. We've made probably just under $50,000. This first year online, 450. Okay, we sponsored 3 times the amount of people we probably should have when we launched MyEcon in 12 hours.
You can go that route. It's not a bad thing.
No, we have that conversation. I understand.
We talked about it. You're right. You did nothing wrong, because that's how we're taught. Go wide as you want, but you don't have to. You're right. You're absolutely right.
So the math is ridiculously better. The opportunity is awesome. I'll just tell you guys, for internet marketers, we just started running traffic and it's converted in less than 48 hours. I'll just put that one there for everybody to ponder.
Well, I think it would be interesting, Bill. You gave some really good, like you've been marketing for a while. I know you've got a pretty big list and a big network, but for people that are new here tonight who are starting with a small network, I guess talk about some of the ways that, people that are kind of either brand new or just dipping their foot in, why this business is positioned to help those new people.
Well, and I'm glad you did that, because rather than keep on this sheet, I like this, we'll do this Q&A, because that will really help, because I can just give you real facts. The real thing is that outside of network marketing, I've been a big ticket person. And I always thought that you had to have big ticket to make the big money. And, I'm not perfect. And I tell all my peers now that I've been duped for all these years with not doing low ticket. I shied away from low ticket. I was like, are you kidding me? Right now they're running a promo. You can get started for $28. I was like, I'm not doing a $28 program. There's no money there. I mean, that was just my method to my madness. I've always done, it's always cost more money. So the reason what Ashley's asking me, I would say the first thing is that, listen, it's no picnic out there. This industry is not, it's not easy, because what you want is worth the work. So with that said, for the regular person, even the newbie, I can tell you right now, if you're going around, you're trying to, get someone to pay $100 a month, $200 a month, $300 a month, or whatever, compared to a leader who can get that done, because, they got a little bit more, they got a bigger list, and that's what comes, bigger list. Maybe they have some skills. I can tell you right now, you're going to have challenges. So right off the bat, before we even get to the products and services, the low cost, I mean, it's $35 a month. So what I tell people is like, listen, give us 10 months.
Yeah.
That's $350 for 10 months. That's going to cost you monthly. I mean, you're paying other people for a business.
Don't we have a promo right now? Isn't it even cheaper than $35 a month?
Well, no, it's 28 to get started right now. And then it's 35 a month. It's always 35 a month.
$28. Who doesn't have $28?
Exactly. And we're running that promo. But even when it's not a promo, I still call it the best under $50 program online, ever, because it's $47.90. And then it's 35 a month. So the bottom line is that, that right there. And then again, without getting, too into it, because this is not what the call for is, once you really dive in, what I tell my intimate team, you got your teams and you got your intimate team. What I tell them is, listen, if you use the products and services, it's worth its weight in gold for the $35. Meaning, like, there's things that you can do here. You can clean your own credit up and get it up to over 700 score. if you have a job, which we always tell people, oh my God, quit your job. We don't tell you to quit your job. Ask these two, Adam and Ashley, what I told them. I said, you have a job? They said, yeah. I said, okay, I guess what? Use the product. We have a technique that's one of our, in the product that you get for $35 a month. It shows you how to change your W-4 and give you a few hundred, dollars extra in your paycheck.
Right.
With the education for a job. So we teach people how to do that. Then we teach the people that own a job to continue paying the 35 and have a business. And then we have the education, which is one of our products, to show you how to do all kinds of stuff and have the government pay for it. Have the government pay for your vacations, have the government pay for your business, because it's all gonna be a write-off. We're gonna tell you how to do it legitimately. And again, that is in one of the products, okay?
I hope you guys are paying attention to what he just said.
Yeah.
Hope you're paying attention.
I know, listen, I'm from Jersey. I know I talk fast.
Who in the United States is not interested in what you just said? That's the entire thing right
And
there.
that was just one of the products.
Yep. Then we have debt consolidation, which is a software. We have the most important product that comes with it. It's a tax recorder cash app called the Cash Flow app. And what that does is it's like, a TaxBot where you can actually, go to your dry cleaning, you take the receipt, take a picture of it, upload it into your phone. All this stuff you write off. You go to the lounge, have a drink, talk to talk about the business, talk to the bartender about the business. You go to the barber, talk to the barber, try to recruit them. Guess what? Government's paying for the haircut. I'm just being blunt with you. They teach this stuff, not me. It's all in your back office, okay? Then they have an online shopping mall. I was telling Ashley, no one is taking advantage of this. Meaning, like, you can teach people how to buy from themselves. They get cash back, and it's all the big stores that you shop through. Anything, Macy's, Walmart, you name it. We have access to it, and we also make commissions, and we make team commissions. Okay. Then give me 1 second on here because I made a little list. Okay, so that's education, cashback mall, tax recorder. And then obviously, like I said, we also have a credit, a travel portal where you get discount travel. We make commissions on that. We have everything you need, okay, as far as the products go. But where I was going, where Ashley asked for the newbie, let's just say it. While you're learning how to recruit and you're in the Rotator, what if I told you can make a part-time or full-time income as an affiliate marketer just selling the credit repair? We have towing, roadside assistance that no one talks about. That's an a la carte product. We can sell roadside assistance, make commissions on that. That's one of our products also. We have other products. My point is, let's get rid of all those for a second. Let's just talk about credit repair, okay? I'm in the process of doing a retail page and teaching people, because one of my things is Craigslist, and I'm an expert at marketing on Craigslist. So what if while you're learning how to recruit and build your team and only spending $350 for 10 lousy months, and the Rotator is helping you and everyone's helping you, that we can teach you how to post ads on Craigslist and other medias to sell the credit repair and make commissions without recruiting. That right there, these other network marketing companies, 9 out of 10 of them you can't do because the products are not for mainstream. Okay. Yeah. Listen, I'm just going to say it. These guys right here, they're another company. Some of you on here, another company. You can't sell an autoresponder to Aunt Millie.
Nope.
Aunt Millie's not buying an autoresponder. Okay. But Aunt Millie does have bad credit 9 to 10 times. Aunt Millie does travel. Aunt Millie, or Nilly, whatever you want to call it, does roadside assistance. And if they have a job, you can show them how to, like I said, take more in their paycheck. So we have the products and services, just more mainstream, like Daniel said. And that's why, so we have the products. But for any leaders, I just got to say it, any leaders, anyone that's ever produced, you heard the math. This is the most important thing I'm going to say. This is why Dan joined, okay? Before he ever introduced me to Adam and Ashley. He told me, and this, I'm going to give you my response. This is the most important thing. I'll open up. What do you guys want to ask me? But there's no way to give you, I'm giving you a little picture, a little piece of a big picture. But here's the most important thing he said to me. He said that he recruited personally 850 people. His team grew to over 10,000. I told him right now what I'm making because it was a fair thing to say, disclose to him. And I said I had 26 personals. Now, that doesn't mean I can't recruit more, but if a leader comes to me, of course, we're going to talk, and sometimes I'll take them. But Dan will tell you I didn't even take him. I gave Dan away. Imagine that. I gave Dan away. Dan did not sign up to my link. Okay. What does that tell you? Okay. You ask any other leader in any other company, they're not giving that away. Okay. But he said he recruited something around 850 people and had a team of 10,000, most important. And my response was like this. It was over. It was over because he came back. He went around the circle. He saw that I was postured. All the lurkers are looking. I wasn't like, every week, new deal alert, new deal alert. I was grounded. I'm happy and I'm helping people make money. And I said to him just like this. I said, on a voice messenger on Facebook, I go, oh my God, Dan. Oh my God. This is me. Oh my God.
That's about right.
I was like, you don't even know. I said, you'd be done, Dan. He told me what he made. He told me he had a $20,000 a month.
Yep.
He told me he's averaged, 8,000 a month, whatever. I'm going to give his business. And I said, oh my God, Dan, with your talent, this is what I've been trying to tell leaders. Just do the math. Don't listen to me. Don't listen about the products. Do the math. And here's the math for any leaders, any wannabe leaders. And we could get into the other stuff, but I want to do the math real quick, okay? Here's what I told Dan. Here's what I told Adam and Ashley the day that they came in. I said, I want you to take and put a $35 bill on all your personals in your existing or past program. I don't care what it is, put the $35 bill on. I said, then I want you to take a guesstimate of out of all those people that you personally sponsor, how many of them were able to get 2 people? And whatever it is, I don't care if it's 20% of them, 50% of them, once you put another $50 bill on, because the first 2 people before they rank up, you get 25 and 25 on their first 2 people. And then I said, the average once you rank up is $12.50 to $15. That's where I'm at, override. Forget about the $15 because I made most of my money on those $12.50 as I was ranking up and other people were ranking up. Put another $12.50 on top of every one of your personals, every one of their personals, every one of their personals, and everyone on your team member, no matter where they go, put that $12.50 on there. No one can compete with that math. He did the math. He says, I'm in, we did that. That is the most important math. There's no other comp plan that can do that. Any program out there, and I'm not talking about being the super sales guy where you got to go out and get thousands of sales. That is not what we're talking about. We're talking about a team build. I will not do anything that's not a team build. If I can't walk away, if I can't live my life, that is not something I want to be in. I work for life, not for money. The money gets me life. Does that make sense? And the time and the freedom. So Dan, that is, that's to sum it up, to give you my 2 cents.
Let me give, I'll be full disclosure here. Full disclosure to the numbers that this was our exact conversation.
Yep.
So in my existing other business, now this is my new primary business right here, I have 2,500 active, we'll kind of call them active, people in my downline. Had 2,500 active people in my downline. My best month in the last 19 months was a little over $15,000. So you said 20, but it was $15,000, like 15,300. That was my best month. And that was last year with less people. So it just showed you kind of some of the things that happened, but literally my best month was 15K and had up to 2,500 people. Now, if I were to take that same group and plug them right into MyEcon, which is what we're talking about, this is real life. And I were to take 2,500 people times $15 per person, that's $37,500 from one commission stream,
Right.
just one, not including the 25 for this, the whatever for that, the whatever for that. I'm talking one commission stream. So when Bill just told me about some of that simple math and the comp plan, to me, it was a no-brainer. It was an absolute no-brainer to make the shift right now, right before Christmas, right before we start 2019, to just black and white, look at what I've done, to look at what I could be doing. That's, to me, that's why it made sense. I mean, it's just math.
And
You
if I
just
could
got to do
jump
the
in there,
math.
Dan initially hit me up for something, and like I said, I declined. And I had a little bit of this story for him in the summer, and he passed, and here we are. And it's okay. But Dan knows, you must once in a while say, Dan, why didn't I get in then, right? I mean, let's just be real, right? I mean, it just was, but it wasn't the timing. Everything's timing, right?
Yeah, I won't tell you that I hit myself in the back of the head every now and then, but that's okay.
Yeah, but it's fine. But getting back to when I got started, guys, in May, there's some things I didn't, toot my own horn. I want you to know something. The company's been around for 13 years, so we're not dealing with some rinky-dink company, okay? They advance for all the money I just said, out of a, depending on what the promo is, but let's just say out of the $50 bill, $47.90, they're paying upwards out to the field, around $100, okay, advanced. So how are they able to do that? And I have a saying in this business: another network marketing company wouldn't do it, and another network marketing company couldn't do it, because they don't have the success for 13 years to be able to have that much confidence and that many deep pockets to do that kind of mechanism for a comp plan. Who can advance that kind of money? Example, when I first got started and we had a momentous week, the CEO told me they paid about $480,000 out and they only took 80 grand in. Think about that. What other company would do that? They wouldn't do that. They're not even afraid to do it. They know the mechanism, they know the formula, they know the retention, being that everything's mostly digital and services. They have no overhead, okay? And I was, again, just toot my horn, I was the fastest. I did it in 2 weeks, 26 personals, and that was by accident, but 2 weeks became what their infinity rank. That's their top rank. The CEO, they instantly embraced me. We'll say love. They told me to come to Queens. I went to Atlanta. They invited us out to Atlanta. They paid for everything. They're very generous. They're very gracious. They're good people. The CEO, not CEO, he's the founder of the company, but he's also a distributor, because that's how he wants to be a rep. But he's the original founder, and then he put a CEO in. He's just a really, really good guy. Like everyone on this panel got to meet him. He cares about people. I forget the number. He wants a certain amount of million. He has a number, X amount of millionaires that he wants by cash flowing. And by cash flowing in this company, it doesn't always mean about building the business. It's about using the tools. They have people that are making more money than me that never recruited one person, because they followed the education over the years, got their credit up, got all kinds of credit lines, invest the way the education says in America, blue chip companies. It's all in our education, stuff that I don't really dive into, and showed people that these people are cash flowing. They have millions of dollars in investments because they started with this company, because we call it a personal financial responsibility company. We're not just about network marketing and building a business. Yes, I love the team build. I mean, that excites me. But we have OGs, the old timers have been in here since the beginning. They got more money than all of us, and they're not even recruiters. So that's a testament of the products and services. Okay, so I dove in. Okay, just so you know, I know you see on Facebook since the panel has shared it with you. I know you're seeing the buzz. You're seeing MyEcon everywhere. If you ever want to do a little test, you will see some prior to May 2018, but you'll see this much. Since May, I got to take credit here, I started the buzz. It was by accident. I was just looking for a credit repair product, And I went out and find other guys. I didn't bring Dan in, but I found other guys like Dan, Adam, and Ashley that I brought in. And I went, I had a little message and I went, no one said no. I mean, it literally was like foolproof. I got a little message. I messaged some of my inner circle people and I was like, check this math out, check this math out, check this math out. If you're doing something else, just lock in a spot, lock in a spot. And then they just watch me knock it out of the park. I'm having so much fun with this program. Like I said, I can promote pretty much anything. I got the skills, the mechanisms. I know how to, market. I got a huge email list, that I've grown since, 1992. But there's nothing like this with the man. There's just nothing. I have other leaders that are in the company right now. They're undercover. They're in other programs. They're number one earners in their other companies. They haven't turned the light switch on. And they're killing themselves because they are salesmen. Their team is not duplicating. And if your team's not duplicating, I don't want to be in that kind of business because I'm never going to carry everything on my shoulders.
Yes.
And that's just, if you get anything from what I'm saying here, from my experience, listen, every day, new deal alert, new deal. I hate new deal alerts. Pre-launch. Guys, listen, even if you're not a part of this, run from that stuff. Those same people are doing the same thing every month just so they can pay their grocery bill and pay their light bill. That's all you're doing. They're not building a business, okay? So we have the math, their Rotator, and we've brainstormed about it. They got it under control. They don't want any more personals. That doesn't mean you get a free lunch, okay? That means you're going to build a business and you're going to learn how to market. They know how to market. They could teach me some things. I mean, Dan has gone from, I'm a freestyle, like I said here, but these guys, they go over and above. I said, if I had partners with some of my mindset to offer, and I had people to help me that can implement it, we can go to the next level. And they already got it down. Some of you guys are on their team and their existing company, I'll call it. And you see the training that they do. Okay. And you see how generous they are. With that and this comp plan, like I want to make an announcement right now. Dan and Ashley and Adam will be promoted. We're promoted to platinum by next week. 1,000%. That's how fast they're moving. Okay. And they're not taking personals. They called me. This is what they said. I want you guys to know, I want to be transparent. They called me on the messenger. I'm going to get real here. And they said, oh my God, some people found our link and we didn't take it down fast enough. Yeah. Can you delete them and have them re-sign up? And I said, no, it's fine. We'll just start with that foundation. It's nothing wrong. Some people can go wider, but that will be your foundation. And now you go to work. That's what they said. They were like, and that there's not many people that think like that. And I'm going to tell you, I've always gone the furthest with the least amount of people. If anyone said to me, why is Bill Marler, what's so good about Bill Marler's team building? I would go up against any leader and I'd say, I go to the top with the least amount of personals. And that is the way to build, but you can't do that in every company. Mm-hmm. And if you can do it that way, that means there's more people eating than just yourself. Okay. So I don't have to beat this horse to tell you that that's the best thing, but we got the products and services, the credit repair, mainstream, we got the math, but then we also have the team build, and you have no risk. $28. Are you kidding me? Let's lock it in. Let these guys help you. I'm going to help you behind the scenes. And I'm just trying to think if there's anything else, Dan or Adam or Ashley, that you want me to hit on, if you want to take a couple questions from the panel, because,
No, I mean, the cool thing about everything that we've built to this point, Bill, is our culture in our community is people helping people. And it's been amazing to watch that over the last week. It's just everybody helping each other figure this thing out, because everybody saw it right away. The second that they got some information on what we were doing, they saw it. And that's how sharp this group of people is. The thing that I wanted, we were doing several things that we've never done before. We've always built this thing in a silo without Ashley and I, and Daniel's been awesome help, but Ashley and I built our team on our own from the ground up. And And Daniel has been a huge help in that in the last 10 months, which took us to another level. And so now what we're trying to do is team up with the right opportunity and the right people to go from where we are to where we want to be. So that's one thing we've never done before. The next thing that we've never done before is have a webinar like this tonight. Ashley and I have never shared our business on our personal Facebook wall until today. Never, ever.
Wow. I said I didn't even know. So like I said, I didn't know you, and I didn't know this.
That's for a reason.
And I don't do. I'm not a big Zoom person either. You know, I'm a kind of I'm a cold marketer, believe it or not.
Sure.
And so it's refreshing. I mean, to do both. And you know, some people, you know, they're better at doing these, and you know, than myself. So everyone has their style, but at the end of the day, the math, it just comes back to the math. I mean, you'll be an infinity. I said you're going to be a platinum. You know, Ivy. You know, just so you know, guys, Ivy. That's the name of the founder. One of the founders. I spoke to him yesterday or the day before, and he said, you know, those people you put me on the phone with, they're the real deal. So I told him to take a look at your leg, and he said that, but he also said that you said the right things to him. And he said that, you know, they're doing this for a different reason, and they're going to be big names in the company. That's what he told me. So, you know, it's just refreshing to work with a real company that cares for you. And anytime you run into a bump, they're just so nice. It's different. I've been doing this since '92, and I've never been with another network marketing company. Hey, listen, the one I told you that I didn't mention, that I'm passively, they just did some funny business to me just this week, because
It happens.
I don't have to build it anymore.
Right.
Yep.
And I've been making a check for over a year without having to put one person in.
Yeah.
And something came to my attention, but it is what it is, and you know, it's fine. But my point is that this company is genuine. I started to tell you one thing before that Ivy said, and I lost my train of thought, which I'm good at. Is that when you were saying some pitfalls of some of your current businesses, or something that you went to one of your neighbor's houses, he said,
Yeah.
it's not hard. He's told you, you just have to pay your reps.
Yeah.
If you pay your reps, a company will never have problems.
Mhm.
So all these companies are having problems just because they're not paying the reps.
You'd think it was that simple.
Pretty simple, right?
So
Pay your people the right way.
we're doing some things that we've never done before, but I'll tell you this. The next thing that we've never done before is offered 2 meetings like we're doing tonight, 2 open invitation webinars. Never in the history of our business in 13 years have we done that, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to open this same platform up, same bat time, same bat channel this coming Wednesday night. And it's for everybody that's checking this out the first time. It's an open invite. Bring people on that you know need what we're talking about. And we're going to do this thing all over again on Wednesday. I don't know if Bill will be here. We'd love to have you if you're free. If not, we're going to do this thing all over again this coming Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, because that's how important this thing is. In the past, in Ashley and I's business, you didn't touch a webinar with Ashley and I unless you were a paid member. Not anymore. Not anymore. We want to put this out there to help people.
If I could add to that, you guys, you know my hashtag, right? Speed wins. You see it all over my
Sure.
stuff.
Yeah.
Anyone that's listening, okay, don't even bother messaging me.
Yeah.
Message these guys. They're going to plug you in the right way. More importantly, speed wins. Okay, we're not. I don't even care if you're on the fence. Okay, I'm just going to tell you, shame on you. We're talking $28. We're not saying $100. We're not saying, you know, $500. We're not. It's $28 to lock in. See what these guys are going to do. But also, outside of that, with locking in, you know, really give it the varsity go. I tell everyone that joins my organization, you know, because this is a very fickle industry where everyone's quitting. There's so many quitters, and they never begun. So what I say is, make a 10-month commitment. 10-month commitment will be a lower, you know, just in write-offs, you're going to make that back. It's $350 for 10 months on the $35. Do the commitment, work the business, and I don't even like saying plant your flag. I'm not like a big plant your flag, but what I mean is, you know, I care too much. That's what drives me crazy. I actually want to shake people because it's like, I mean, I should write a book. I mean, I go to put posts up on my wall and I take it down because people will say, oh, you're being a hater. I have so much knowledge of this industry that I want to help people. And sometimes it comes out wrong. You know, I'm going to tell you something right now. For anyone that's in this industry and for anyone on this call, I know on this, whatever we're on, I know there's a lot of you that are already in a program and you've joined 12 different you've joined 10 programs in the last 12 months. And you joined programs that said hands-free alert, new deal alert, you know, hot deal alert. I'm telling you right now, in this industry, there's so many uncontrollable things for these companies to actually make it. First off, many of them are just baloney. They're not even like real companies. Then the ones that are really want to be real, they have so many challenges where merchant account problems and things of that nature.
Been there.
All kinds of stuff. So what happens is 90% of them don't make it. Okay. So, you know, you say, you know, follow what some success people do. I don't do new deal alerts. I don't do pre-launches. You know, maybe I miss one once in a while because I'm not that guy that gets in, but it's just not my style. Okay. So this company's been around for 13 years. It's steady Eddie. They keep on getting better. They're listening to us. You know, I could bore you to death. They've already made changes, not because I've asked, because they watched us internet marketers. They've never had internet marketers. They've never had internet marketers in the company.
Ooh.
That's why we're the fastest. I have the fastest and largest team right now in the company, and I started in May. It also, we're bringing many more demographics in, all walks of life. I'll give you an example. They only had one female Infinity when I started in May in a 13-year-old company.
Wow.
And now they have at least 5 that are on my team. Okay. I have more Infinities on my team. That's the top rank on my team in a 13-year-old company. Why is that important? It's because it's not that we're like Superman and superwoman. It's they just never, no one's ever come in like we've come in with some of your peers, your guys, your talent. Like you guys are already going to be a platinum. I mean, literally in a week, a platinum. So let me tell you what Daniel, Adam, and Ashley are going to make right now. They can give every sale away. Okay. Every sale away. Okay. And then I'm going to zip it and you guys can conclude. Every sale away and make their $12.50. So if they bring 1,000 people in, okay, which they have the ability to do because I can see the numbers they're bringing in now, right, through their rotator, they're literally going to make $12.50 on every single person. They can live off of that with never doing a personal. Now, I'm not saying they're never going to do that. What I'm saying is there's not another company you can go to and do that, okay? Take it for real. Leaders, get in this. This thing's paying. I mean, I have more people that made 6 figures. The numbers that they, just so you know, real quick, I wanted to back up because Daniel said it. The numbers that Daniel gave you, his math, I wanted to jump in and interrupt him, but I didn't. He would have made $100,000 plus for the month instead of 19 months. We've done the math. He would have did it in his first month, okay, with those numbers that he did. So just keep that in mind. And it's just the math. That's all it is. Just math. Math doesn't lie.
Well, I'll tell you something. The conversation that Daniel and I had before we hopped on with you was the fact that our teams were losing. We saw what was happening to us, and we were making income that should have been better. But we said, this is happening to us. What do you think is happening to our team that we care about? And that's the reason for the change. Because I love that we get to work with you, and I absolutely loved getting to talk to Ivy last week. But my focus is on my team, you know, and that's where it's always going to be. The 3LE team stands for Love Life, Lift Everyone. And we just didn't always have the right vehicle and the right partner to make that happen, but we do now. And so I think what we're going to do here is, like I said, we've never done a open invite webinar. Ashley and I in our business have never done it. We're going to do another one, not only tonight, but this coming Wednesday at the same time. So we're just so excited to share this with people. And I'm the last person that's a good salesman anyways, because I'm too brutally honest to sell anything.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. And the other thing, what you're saying is about, caring about your people. I mean, that's the best thing. And, you can actually care and get paid. You know what I mean? You get the best of both worlds. Makes sense?
Yeah. It's going to be cool. It's going to be a lot of fun.
And last but not least, if I could just add to that, again, that goes, what you just said, you verified what I said about without naming the company.
Yeah.
That company's frustrating.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm not going to, it's not your fault.
I know.
It was frustrating where you should not be frustrated. Listen, if you have a problem, you come to me. You had a couple. They weren't problems. You were unclear. You were unclear on the answer, and you asked me, and I got an answer back to you. I didn't tell you to go in your back office and you got to move this around. You got to do this around, and then bam, bam, bam. This is not going to work. I just got your answer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's business. We're real business. It's not rinky dink.
That's what we did on our team forever until we couldn't anymore. And so it was very refreshing for me to ask you a question and you to answer it literally like within 5 minutes. I don't expect that all the time. You're a busy guy, but I appreciate it.
Absolutely. With a real answer.
Yes,
it was. If I don't know it, I go to Ivy. I'll put you on the phone. Hey, listen, as soon as you promote, get yourself to infinity, I'm passing the baton on to you. You get his phone number. You know what I mean?
Yep, absolutely.
And you handle it,
Yep.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
I want to throw some things out there. We got I've already seen it's crazy, man, because I get two different chats going on. I got if I could share this view from you, because we got a chat box here in the Zoom with our webinar, and I got the chat going on the Facebook live feed over here too. Yeah. And I've already seen people asking for a link or how do I get started? How do I get sign up? What I want to make sure that you guys know is 1000%. I know this video was on Facebook Live was shared a lot of times. Make sure, please get back to the person that shared this video with you, so you guys can lock in your spot. Guys, $28, man, to lock into this. Make sure that you get back with the person that shared this video with you. And Adam just hinted at it. Okay, we're doing, and Bill said it too. We're doing another one of these on Wednesday. Okay. And we're gonna open it up. We're gonna share this opportunity. We're gonna share more examples of how people are winning. We're gonna do some more math for you, but we're gonna share this opportunity. So if you are smart, and if you're here, you're watching this, you're probably pretty smart. You would have your opportunity to lock in now. And we've already told you, like, we're giving our sales away. So get into our rotator. Let us help you, but lock in a spot before Wednesday, because guess what happens, man? This thing is already starting to spider web out. This thing is already going at full steam. And we're only we really started on Monday, today's Sunday. So we're only into this like 6.5 days, and we're already moving really fast. So
we gave 12 sales away today.
Yeah.
12 today. Do the math on that over a month.
Oh, can I make another announcement? So I have the largest team, like I said, since May. So I can see everyone. Remember, I have other big names that you guys may have seen people promoting. So make sure you get back with these guys, okay? And so I can see we have a team sales report, and Adam and Daniel. Ashley. They're leading the sales board, and that was before they started. Now they're giving all the stuff away. So now they don't even care, because I don't even care if I see your name on there. I want to see, everyone's name on there. And by the way, you do have other people on there, because remember, it goes all the way down even to a couple sales. So it's kind of cool how it's working out. I already told Ivy, you guys are going to be. I have strong legs that are making me really good money, and you're going to be right up there. And that's the way you're supposed to do it. You see what I just said? It's like a whole nother business. Everyone here is a whole nother business right now. Right. This is how you guys are going to start. You're going to start small, and you're going to progress. And then eventually you're just going to have multiple streams under one company bringing in the big bucks. That's what it comes down to.
Sorry, go ahead. No, we're so excited. You guys, so if you're on here tonight checking this out, like Daniel said, get back in touch with the person that invited you. We are not going to drop links because we want to,
No.
we believe in, building a business with integrity. So get back in touch with the person that invited you. They will get you a link, get you information. There's some awesome videos that you can check out. If we didn't already just throw a ton of info at you tonight and you're not just like ready to run out of here with your hair on fire and get started, we are so excited to be able to help you. I know Bill talked about just the amazing network he's built. We want to help each and every one of you do the same. And so you've got to be along for the ride. Get started today. I'm so glad we made the decision 11 months ago to start our business online, because if we hadn't reached out to Daniel from a YouTube video that he shot, we wouldn't even be sitting here tonight.
And we walked away from everything, which was a big market offline. Literally walked away from everything and started over at zero.
Yeah, exactly.
Best decision we ever made.
Daniel, any parting words?
I want to do something cool. So for those that are watching on the Facebook Live, because the folks that are watching the replay of this aren't going to see what's in the chat here. For those of you that are on a Facebook Live, if you have gotten a sale this week, somebody in your downline this week, just do me a favor, comment yes down in the chat box and then hit the like button. I want to see this. If you've gotten a sale from either one of us, just hit a yes, because I want to share the power of like how cool this thing is and like how we're giving away. And as you guys can see right now, you guys are seeing the yeses, you guys are seeing the likes come in. Yes, too. Right.
That's awesome.
Okay. There's a yes. Okay.
That's some real stuff there. Oh my God.
These right now are sales that we are giving away. So we are literally putting people down into our downline. We are helping other people win by giving our sales away. I mean, it's not stopping, by the way.
Joshua was in the Rotator and he said he just got one on this live.
He sure did. He texted me when he got it.
That's insane. Now, but can I be the grandpa on here?
Yes, sir.
Remember, there's no free lunch.
Yep.
Okay? The Rotator is going to help you parallel build your business while you're building it too.
Yeah.
We got the Rotator is your partner. That make sense?
Mm-hmm.
That's everything.
Love it.
Absolutely.
It's easy, and we'll get into this more in the future. People that are working their businesses are going to stay in the Rotator. I got to know if I'm going to sponsor somebody or give somebody to somebody that they're going to get the same help that I would personally give them.
Yep.
That's the best. It's the best way. Commitment, 10 months.
You guys, Wednesday, same bat time, same bat channel, right here. If you're brand new to this and you're excited, we don't do this. We won't do it for long. We'll give you an open invite. We'll post a link and you can share it with anybody you want to share it with. And you guys have never seen Ashley and I do this before. I'm not lying to you. We don't do this.
You guys are going to the top. And then, guys, I don't know if you see it. Rick wants you guys to send him the Rotator link. Rick Mosca.
Yeah, Rick, what's going on?
Hey, Rick, I sent you the Rotator link last week, sir.
He said, do it again.
Get it over to you, though, man.
On his defense, he said, do it again. Be nice.
I got you, Rick.
Awesome.
I have proof, too.
He said, guys, he said he did. He wants it again.
Oh, God. Okay. All right, Rick. Hey, Rick, I'm doing it right now. You're good.
I'm just busting chops. No, this is real life. This is good. I like it.
Actually, I met Rick a while back. He's an awesome guy. Ashley and I love working with him. So there you go, sir.
Yeah, guys, proof is in the pudding. I mean, the Rotator works. We're building a team. We're building it fast. We're having a lot of fun. We're giving people the tools and everything that they need to start winning at a very low affordable cost to get into this thing. And I promise you, if you don't even have to stick in it 10 months. You can stick in it for a little while and you're already going to make your money back. And you can make your money back with the products by just getting more money back in your paycheck if you're working a job. But
so Jerry Adams is 4 deep already. So
He sure is.
I just want to say what that means. Okay. So Jerry is when you start out, you're just a marketing director. Everyone starts out that way. The first thing you become is an EVP, executive vice president. Okay. That's our first thing. That means that you have 2 people. So he's already got a promotion, and literally, I don't know if the Rotator did it for him, meaning like the Rotator probably promoted him. Okay. And if he's 4 deep, he's just a few more from gold rank.
Yep.
And gold rank is $7.50 override. No matter of any of those people under him makes a sale, he makes another $7.50. That's where the money is, folks. That's where the money is.
Boom.
All right.
Yeah, I think you're actually going to see on Wednesday, we'll probably have a couple of people on that are already making money, that are already winning here. So you'll just not even get to hear from just us, but just everyday people that are making it happen with this. It's moving fast, guys. So please, if you like what you heard, if you like what you saw, get back to the person that shared this with you and be smart. Get yourself in before Wednesday, because this thing is going to continue to grow, continue to spider web, and we're just going to continue to have fun. And if you don't want to jump in, we're just going to blow right by you. So
that's okay. I just want to help people that want help and want to win. That's been a 3LE motto forever, and this is going to be a fun year, guys. 2019 promises to be a special year.
Absolutely.
And I know you want to get done, but I'm looking here at some of the comments, like some of these like this Michael Helchuk.
Yep.
This is real marketing. He's doing 1,000 solo ads. So I don't know what he's using or not, but just the effort alone. Yep. I mean that's working. That yep. That kind of stuff, is gonna get you to where you need to go. With this math, you could do solo ads, you could do everything to all over the place. But if you don't have the right mechanism, you're just wasting your time. That's why we're here, right?
It's really pretty simple, guys. Like, all the tools are right there in the back office. You come on board, you jump on a few webinars, you share it out on your profile if you want to, you run a little bit of traffic. The work isn't hard. You just got to do it. Like, that's it.
I think it's important to learn the work. Most people just don't they don't understand the work, so then they don't do anything. The work's simple. Plus, you get a team. So you're not the only person doing the work. If you want to see the trifecta, okay, have the right vehicle, okay, have the right team, and have the right mindset.
And he's serious because he's got his blue Nike hat on.
Yeah, it's
on.
We took a poll in our Facebook group like 5 minutes before, should I hat or no hat? And Ashley said no hat, so everyone followed suit. So I didn't have a hat on until the end. It was like,
some Nike going though.
All right.
I think Dan should put a hat on. His hair's getting in his eyes.
You guys got a good trend going on there.
Yeah.
Bill, I think if you try out a goatee, then I'll shave my head and try one too.
I got a little goatee. I keep it buzzed close because I don't want it to be as white as Dan's.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Even though I got 10 years on them.
Yep.
I love that.
I think what we should do is, once all three of us get to infinity, I think Adam should shave his head.
Oh, hold on there.
See, you guys.
Wait a minute.
See, what you guys don't understand is I grew up with a shaved head from the time I was 5 until I was probably 14.
Yeah.
Shaved head. I was a wrestler, just shaved my head. I have no problem doing that again. Ashley might not like it.
You're forgetting one thing. We don't have a choice. Your comment is just nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. Let's wrap it up, guys. Listen, man, Bill, thank you so much for being here, taking time out of your day and your evening.
Thank you.
I'm sure you'll be on many other webinars with us. A-Team, as always, thank you very much for the value and just being you guys. You guys rock. Guys, if you see the value in what we talked about, if you want to get involved with this, please get back to the person that shared this with you. We will be back live again on Wednesday night at 9:00 Eastern. Somewhere in one of the groups or wherever you saw this webinar. We'll be
do the whole thing over again. We'll see how it goes. All right, this is gonna be a fun year, guys.
Absolutely, it's gonna be a good year. This could be your best year, guys. You watch.
I guarantee it.
I can see it.
Guarantee
no
it.
joke. Good stuff. Good night, guys.
Listen, guys. Everyone have a good night. We will see you guys Wednesday.